Enigma6, how are you guys feeling coming into this weekend?
Yeah, answer that.
Like why?
Try to
Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about.
Answer it.
Feeling great this weekend.
Look, let's do like a random order. I'll start first, and then Tyler's next. I want Tyler to go next, and then somebody else just jump in. Please,
Okay.
do something.
Okay.
I think we're feeling pretty good. As long as we don't make some of the stupid mistakes that we made at Birmingham, I think we'll be fine. Like, most of the time when we lose to teams, we're more or so losing to ourselves. Like, the only team that beat us at that tournament was Team Caliber, in our opinion. So, as long as we don't fuck that up again, I think we'll be fine.
Staying alive.
Yeah.
Staying alive.
Yeah.
Staying alive.
Staying alive.
Stay out of your own heads.
No, biggest obstacle is definitely
Composure.
composure.
Yeah.
Just when we lose, I think it's have to do with like outside a game rather than actual inside game.
Okay.
I think we're a team that, you know, when we're actually like not winning and, you know, losing, I think it has to like drive towards stuff that comes out of game rather than actually inside the game. So
Yeah, outside factors are
outside factors.
That's pretty dope.
And you
Well, I
just
mean,
got
it's always
football
been
games.
like my favorite football team, so
Yeah.
pretty dope to be honest.
The Seahawks right on this one.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, the Cowboys aren't in this one, so.
Nobody's going to understand.
No one's gonna understand that.
That's an inside.
Shout out to Killa.
You can't use inside jokes on interviews.
Yeah, he
That's not how that works.
That's not how it works.
I mean, with boots on the ground, the game feels a lot more natural to play. You don't have to stress so hard on your hands mechanically. I think the only annoying thing right now about this game is the amount of changes that we've had to deal with periodically throughout the lifespan of it. So like different meta changes like pretty consistently, whereas like other games won't deal with as many meta changes as we do. Plus we play a new game every year, so it's like learning something new like
Yeah.
pretty consistently.
I mean, plus like the new boots too. Like one little. The bad thing about it is like one little like small mistake can just like fold into like multiple mistakes. So it's the only bad part about it too.
Yeah, stay alive. Well, by the time it comes around champs, the meta's pretty solid. Everyone knows like the ins and outs about the game like pretty well. But I would say the first couple months, it's pretty much like a trial period of a bunch of different things you want to try to learn all the limits that you could possibly push like throughout a game, so that you'll be efficient without costing your team. So I'd say the first couple months is when you like really learn what to do.
It's a year cycle till the new one comes out.
Yeah, it's really.
So the last 2 games had jetpacks, correct?
Three.
The last 3 did.
Yeah, sadly.
So it wasn't that bad. Like, this is a significant change for you guys.
Oh, well, this is what obviously we originally came up playing, so
Yeah.
it's not like that different, but it's obviously just a different change of pace for what we've been practicing the past few years.
Alright.
Wait, so are you gonna ask us of like
This game.
for this? If
Yeah,
you ask
for-
us for this game, you're just gonna hear
Yeah.
PPSH, PPSH, and then
I don't know.
he's not doing it.
I do something.
He's not doing anything in the
I'll just go down the list, ask you like what you prefer,
Okay.
and then what you're currently doing.
Okay.
And then we'll just have that. Alright. So we'll start with you. Okay, we'll start with him. Jordon, you
What?
look like you want to go. Go.
No, I was talking to him. I
Oh.
was talking about him.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking. Like, so what my prefer like weapon is?
Prefer weapon or preferred role or...
I mean, I pretty much use like a mixture of every gun ever made in this game, so I'm trying to find something that works. And I think I do something.
Please.
I'm the in-game
Something,
leader though.
though.
I'm in the game leader though.
Good try.
In-game leader.
You
That's
can't
good.
even focus on your own stuff, let alone
Oh.
call people from outside the actual play. in-game
Oh,
leader. Jesus.
Alright, Tyler, what about you?
Prefer like weapon wise.
Yeah.
Preferred weapon or what your current role is? Oh.
I mean, I prefer both. What I like have right now, like I enjoy running the sub, like kind of like the sub slayer role, and like hill role at the same time. I guess you could say it's like a mixture, but I mean, I enjoy doing both of those.
Hill roll?
Yeah.
What are you on the hill?
What
are you
two
doing
minutes
on
in the
the
hill sometimes?
Well, that's because
Are
we're
you
getting
scrimming with other teams?
Are you actually are you scrimming with other teams?
Like, Jesus.
Have you been scrimming with other people?
I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Yeah, you don't. All right, Jordan.
All right. I try to do it all on the map. You know, there's just some games where, you know, I'm just doing it all, not getting the help I deserve. You know, playing against Robbie B's team, you know, I need more help. But no, to be completely honest, Manny R for my team, you know, statistically wise, I do have the best statistics, but it all comes down to playing as a team. And, statistics don't show that, these guys are, creating the entry points for me. So it's a team game. But at the same time, stay down my health. Stay down my health. But yeah, my favorite weapon in this game is probably the bar. But I have to use an STG. Actually, no, it's the FG42. But besides that, Manny R, you.
All right, well, my role is basically a sub-objective role. I think I've had to do a little bit more recently for whatever reason. But yeah, I just
It gets times trades, man.
Yeah, I basically just run around with the sub, and sometimes I pull out the third AR, so that's all we have to do. So the PPSH is my favorite gun in this game, and then the STG I actually like using a lot when I have the chance to pull it out.
But you pull it out because you have to pull it.
Yeah, I gotta do something. I gotta figure something out.
Oh, man.
It's all good, bro.
He's the hill player.
He's like, I get in the hill. You know,
Why are you lying when the camera's
I'm
on?
a mixture, bro.
It's just like Twitter. He's like,
I'm
my
mixture.
ambition is on. It's crazy, bro. My motivation is next level. This guy's asleep, not working out.
No, playing
Leave your
Fortnite.
scrim.
Playing Fortnite before. Not warming
What
up.
level are you on Fortnite?
I don't know.
Yeah, probably like 100.
I haven't played in a while.
Good.
You guys get just possibly wanting to play other games
Ask
with
him.
their friends, or
Ask him. He has to answer this one.
Well, I've had a bad habit of sometimes playing Fortnite, and I mean, had a bad habit of not working out how I was supposed to be doing. So I've kind of got back into I've been doing it the past week, but I gotta stay on the grind for that for sure.
There's definitely more than that.
I think distractions, for any professional player in anything, are all the same. But you can have distractions as long as you know how to balance your life decently. A lot of people, especially nowadays with these millennials, not too sure how to balance things correctly. So
You're also a millennial, by the way.
it's fine. But yeah, that's the main point I'd want to make. It's just a lot of people just didn't know how to balance their lives that well.
For me personally, I wouldn't say it's really distractions. I'd say there's things that I try to balance my life with, because I've noticed if I just strictly play COD all day, I'd probably get worse. And I get worn down and burnt out, and my brain just gets fried. So I try to balance it with gym, eating right, trying to read and do other things with my life, so I'm not just a drone.
yeah,
And that's when I play my best.
Jordan.
And what do you do? He wakes
Gotta
up,
do it all.
plays, goes to sleep.
Literally just get on the game and shoot bots and play scrims and watch over VODs, and that's what I do. So all I can do. And then occasionally I have to roast my teammates because not making the right plays and making the game hard on ourselves. But I think for the most part, distractions just come with responsibility, and you're gonna have to balance your life in a correct way. And most players that end up falling off end up getting girlfriends, not because it's because of the girlfriend's fault, it's because they don't know how to manage their time. And when it really comes down to performing, you want to make sure you're having your full divided attention at whatever what you're doing, whether it's gaming, whether it's a job, or whether it's whatever you're doing in life. So you just have to make sure you have a balance, and always making sure your goal is what you want to do in your life. And when you're going to be playing, you have to make sure all your focus is on your actual craft. So that's my 2 cents. You guys gotta answer this one.
Well, since I'm still in high school, we usually get on about I think it's 5:30 Eastern. I'm pretty sure around that time, and we usually practice until around, I'd say 12 Eastern, 1 Eastern, and we just play scrims against good. Like most of the time we don't really scrim like unless we're playing like against a team we know is gonna get us better in a way for like practice. So if we're not doing that, then we'll just play like 2v2 hard points or something like that.
Tell them lately how much we've been practicing. Who's been getting off early?
Steven's been getting distracted and getting off early, so yeah.
Is that true?
Not at all.
Who's been getting off early?
I'll take the slander though. I'll take the slander to my name. I'm used to it.
Okay.
Oh man.
I don't even remember the question, to be honest.
How do you practice, or how often? How long?
We start practicing normally around like 6:30 p.m. But we normally get on. Our schedule is like get on at 5, and then we'll get off around like in between like 11 and like 1 a.m. depending on like how good at practice we could get, what teams are on, and who we can play. Because we like if there's a team, because like we don't always get to the best practice because teams are away in the league or whatever. So if they're willing to play us until 1 a.m., then we'll sit there and do that, and then watch over the film if we have a chance. So unless Tyler has to go to school the next day, then we'll normally do the film on the weekends.
So if no other teams are available, do you guys just like break it up like 2 versus 2 or anything like that?
We just end up shooting against each other.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, most of our practices recently has just been us playing 2v2s against each other, like literally, because we think that not like with saying this without ego. I feel like when we play teams, we create our own bad tendencies. So the only way for us to get better in scrims is for us to get absolutely manhandled. So when we're playing against 2v2s, we're just like shooting against each other, just warming up our shots. And then when we're playing against teams that we think that we're just totally better than, then we're just gonna do dumb mistakes, and that's gonna hurt us versus better teams. So that's why we've been playing 2v2s a lot.
Me?
100%.
100% Troy.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm a nutcase, but
Yeah.
it's
I've
alright.
seen this guy throw so many different types of equipment at the floor.
Yeah, I probably cost myself like thousands.
And then the thing is, he'll break it, not replace it, and use it, and then be like, why am I getting shit on? I'm like, you threw your controller at the ground.
It depends, because if I get pissed, then it could
Nah,
be me.
it's
but
me,
it
dude.
could be me. Most of the time it's him, but sometimes it's me.
I'm a loud, angry person.
Alright.
But it gets dumped on when he's getting angry too, so there you go.
It's insane.
Stay down.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but we'll figure it out.
So,
Should we ask you questions?
no.
Yeah, what's up?